What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. So when I read The Poppy War, I really liked it. It was really good. Wasn't my favorite. There was a lot of war going on, which I think was to be expected because of the title. So going into The Dragon Republic, like, I knew that it was going to be dark. I knew it was going to be heavy. And even like on the cover, not on this one, but on one of the covers, it says brace yourself. And I was like, oh my God. My friend read it before me as well. And she was just like, oh yeah, no, you're not going to be okay when you finish this book. And let me just say that The Dragon Republic has definitely now gone down in history as one of the best sequels I've ever read. It's definitely up there with like A Court of Mist and Fury. It's a book that is better than the first one, and definitely one that I could see myself rereading, because the journey that Ren goes on in this book is just absolutely phenomenal. But I am kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself. So we had the Poppy War. It went from beginning to end. Ren came into her powers. She blew up and destroyed everything. And now it's a couple of months later and Ren is not okay. She definitely has a lot of PTSD. She is not handling things very well. She is very addicted to opium. She is just trying to basically find a direction. All she knows is that she hates the Empress. The Empress is the reason for all of her problems, and she wants to kill her. That's like the only direction that she has. Early on in the book, when she discovers that the Dragon Province is actually rising up and is like going to rebel and create this new republic, this finally gives her life more direction. And in fact, leader of this army, which so happens to be old school rival Najah's father, he really gives Ren a lot of direction, and I think Ren puts a lot of like trust and dependence on him in kind of like an unhealthy way. But this is something that Ren gets to unpack as the book goes on. She kind of starts to learn how the Republic is operating, who the Republic's allies are. We get to actually spend time with the Empress, and we learn a lot more about like why this third Poppy War happened, like what's going on behind the scenes, and like what is Ren's place in this. Because at the beginning of this book and at the end of the third Poppy War, Ren has no direction at all, and she's lost everybody in her life that could possibly like tell her where to go and to keep going, because she's lost Alton. Like, that was a really not so great relationship either, but she doesn't know where to go anymore. Like, she's just kind of left drifting. And as the book goes on, you kind of see Ren like come back from that and kind of become herself and let go some of these hang-ups, which I really, really loved seeing. I think the relationship that she develops with the other characters as well, like the way that it strengthens, especially with characters that we saw in the first book that she didn't like so much, it just adds so much to her. And then of course, when we get to the end of the book, everything falls apart, because this is the darker middle chapter. Things do get crazy as the book goes on, and I was literally cooking dinner, chopping carrots, and I heard this one part of the audiobook, and I was like, excuse me? I like unpeeled a carrot and like, look. I am beyond excited for The Burning God to come out. I am beyond excited to see where Ren is going. I'm beyond excited to see like how her journey is going to shape up, and like I'm really excited to see like what's going to happen to some of these other characters, because I do feel like the background characters are getting a lot of interesting development as well. So like R.F. Kuang is like really kicking out of the park. I'm really happy that she is writing for Star Wars. As of right now, it's just like a little story in Star Wars. But when I was reading this, all I could think about how was she just gets it, and she really cares about her characters. She really cares about Ren. She really cares about this world that she's created. And I think that The Burning God is just going to blow us all away. So I really enjoyed this book. I will give it the caveat, because I have seen a couple of people mention this. The Poppy War is not for the faint of heart. It is an adult series. It deals with a lot of war and a lot of like graphic, violent stuff. So it's definitely not going to be for everybody. And like these characters are very messy. Like Ren is really going through it, and so are a lot of our other characters. Like there's not a lot of like light or hope or levity within these books. So definitely keep that in mind. But I think what R.F. Kuang is doing here is absolutely outstanding. I hope that it becomes like a Netflix series. I hope that she gets to do like everything. I hope this series becomes just as popular as, you know, A Court of Thorns and Roses, as Harry Potter, as any of this stuff, because it totally deserves it. I'm giving this book an A+. Really, really excited for The Burning God to come out in November. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.